My name is Drew Land. Welcome to my vlog, Equipping You for Meaningful Life. Doing a money series, and today I answer the question, how do I get out of debt? There is so much to this subject that I cannot cover in a short vlog. You will need to go and check out my book, The Money Verse. I have an entire chapter helping you get out of debt. Check it out at drewland.org for more help. But I will touch on a few tips now. First, to say you've got to cut up your credit card and stop going into debt. Proverbs 1:13-15 says this: "We will get all sorts of valuable things and fill our houses with plunder. Throw in your lot with us, and we will share a common purse. My son, do not go along with them. Do not set foot on their paths." I tell you, it's foolishness to go along with the credit card companies who just want your money. They don't want to help you. They're not trying to save your money. They are trying to take it from you. There's a lot of people that want your money, including the credit card company. Don't give it to them. When I was living in England, my wife and I, in our early years together, we were working with a homeless project, and I was in charge of this house called, or I was in charge of discipleship for the men in this house called the Discipleship House. And there was one particular recovering alcoholic who tried to sneak in a beer one night. And so I escorted him back out. I caught him and I said, come on, come with me. We went out to a tree in the garden, and I had him open the beer up and pour the contents onto the ground. I tell you, his face was like a shock. And he just kept saying, I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. With a credit card, imagine right now taking it out of your pocket and cutting it up. Would you feel like that guy and his beer? And it might mean, if you did, that you're addicted to your credit card. If you think you would be in shock to not use your credit card or to cut it up, it might have a hold on you. It means you might need to cut it up. Your debt might be as a result of your addiction to your credit card. Start there and you'll go a long way. Cut it up. Don't use it again. The next way to get out of debt is to get a little bit of extra income that you can muster up, especially on a regular basis, and put it towards your debt. A little bit can go a long way. Luke 11:28 says this: "Blessed rather are those who hear the word of God and obey it." I did a vlog last week about God's perspective on debt. He doesn't like it. He wants you to get out of debt. Obey him. Little by little you can get out if you will put extra money that you've got towards that debt. I remember not too long ago, a few years ago, whenever I had some debt, I took my golf clubs that I never used and I sold them. Take your Xbox, take whatever's sitting around your house, sell stuff, put it towards your debt, get out of debt. You can actually put a little bit every single month towards your debt, and we're going to talk about that as well. But you can do that by cutting back on some of your expenses, and whatever you earn on those expenses, you're going to put towards your debt. In my book, I give you 15 ways in which you can cut expenses starting today and get 500 Rand a month in your pocket. Take that 500 Rand, put it towards your debt. The next tip on getting out of debt is to start with the least amount of debt that you owe. Kind of make a list of the least amount of debt you owed all the way to the greatest, and then systematically pay it off from the littlest to the greatest. And the reason you start with the little debt that you owe, like maybe it's your cell phone, before you knock out your car payment, is because you want a quick win. You want to be able to pay that cell phone off and get a little bit of motivation and realize, okay, I've paid that debt off, and now I can put what I've got towards another thing, and then you pay it off systematically. In my book, I teach you how to do what's called the snowball effect. It's very, very effective. It's how you can get out of debt little by little, an incremental basis from the least to the greatest amount of debt that you've got. And I show you examples of how to do it. Go check it out at drewland.org. Make sure you obey God. Get out of debt starting today. Subscribe if you like what you're hearing. Please, we'd love to help you as much as we can in all aspects of life. And follow us on social media. Check us out on the webpage. Hope you are being equipped for a meaningful life.